Hey, Tarron, welcome to Philadelphia.
Thank you, man.
We'll get started here with Mike K and then Paul Domowich.
Okay.
Hey, Tarron. Sorry, cut you off. Hey, Tarron. Welcome to Philly. I wanted to ask you. I read that you're a mathematics You were a mathematics major. What drew you to mathematics? And do you like analytics? And can you use that in your football career as far as kind of getting to point A to point B when you're trying to figure out a problem?
I think the biggest thing that kind of drew me to mathematics is kind of how I was raised. Growing up, my dad, we did a lot of remodeling and stuff inside of the house, and a lot of those measurements and stuff to put up sheetrock or put down plywood on the floor or stuff like that. I think that's where I kind of geared into falling in love with math. When I got to college, I just wanted to stick with something with numbers. I always loved numbers, so I kind of went the applied mathematics route. But I definitely feel like all that math degree can be applied to football a lot, especially when I'm trying to determine probabilities and stuff of a certain play being ran or something like that. So definitely use some of that math stuff that I learned with a lot of the probabilities of certain plays being ran.
Well, you got the shirt on, the high school. I'm assuming that is it the high school team, the college team, and then Eagles?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Awesome. Thanks.
Paul and then Ed Kratz.
Hey, Tarron. You've been compared by a lot of people to Brandon Graham, your new teammate. I was curious, have you watched a lot of tape of Brandon, and do you see the similarities in style and body type and everything?
Yes, I've actually watched some tape of Brandon, and also Barnett too, man. I definitely see some similarities. He's definitely a guy that coming in that I'm just gonna learn from and kind of try to build my game.
Ed and then Tim McManus.
Hi, Tarron. What have these last 11 days been like for you? I know when we talked to you on draft, and when you got drafted, you were pretty excited and happy to be with the Eagles. But what are these last 11 days been for you? Has your life changed in any way? Did you go back to campus and kind of a hero welcome, anything like that?
So these last 10 days, man, I've really just been around family. Just trying to soak up this time the time that I had before I had to leave. I was just training back home and just making sure I stay in shape and condition wise for Rookie Minicamp. Just being around my mom and dad and some of those people that saw me throughout this journey.
Tim and then Al Thompson.
Tarron, was there a moment in college where you realized that you would be able to play professional football? What was that moment for you?
I would have to say my redshirt junior year. It was a game I had three sacks against Texas State. Going into that game, my mindset, it was actually our last game that season. How I kind of game in that game and, the dominant performance that I had, I really felt like I had opportunity, to go to the NFL and play at the next level.
And really quickly, 75 is the number you're going to be wearing. How did you arrive at that number?
Well, I wanted to at first, kind of get a number with the 9 in it, to kind of represent my brother, man. But I'm a rookie, and I gotta build my way up. I gotta earn, that number. So, the biggest thing that I came to, there's a couple numbers that I could choose from, but 75, 7 plus 5 is 12, and that's the age that my brother passed. So I felt like that's one of the ways that I could honor him was wearing 75.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Al, and then Bo Wolf.
All right, Tarron, I wanted to ask you, you've had a lot of sacks at Coastal Carolina. What was the big element? What was the key to you being so successful getting to the quarterback? And also I wanted to ask you, what does the Chanticleer mascot mean to you?
So I think that the biggest thing, of me getting the sacks, my sack number, man, is, being relentless. After you might lose that first rep, with the hands against offensive linemen, but just keep continuing to rush, and just being relentless in your approach. I feel like that's how a lot of my sacks came. And then with the Chanticleer, it means a lot to me, man. Coastal was the one team that actually believed in me. Coming out of high school, I didn't have anybody, looking at me, and Coastal came in, man, and the coach loved me, and, he believed in me. He gave me opportunity. And it just kind of speaks to, what a Chanticleer is. A lot of people don't know. It's actually like it's from the Canterbury Tales. It's a rooster from the Canterbury Tales. And it's basically the fiercest rooster in the barnyard. So, I feel like that Chanticleer, it has a lot of meaning to me in my life, and everybody, in my family.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Bo, and then John McMullen.
Hey, Tarron, you were a captain in college, and it seems like that is sort of a running theme of this draft class. A bunch of guys who were captains in college, who were leaders on their college teams. How do you go about, trying to establish yourself as a leader while you're also sort of coming in, at the bottom of the barrel as a rookie?
I think, the same mindset of when I came from high school to college. You have to earn everybody's respect. The main reason that I was a captain in college is I did those little things. I did the extra work. And my teammates respected me enough to, elect me as a captain. So I feel like it's the same here. You have to earn the vets and everybody's respect, man. Coming in as a rookie, you have to learn, you have to work. And I feel like, after the vets and everything, they see the way I work, and they see the success that I'm having. I feel like they'll respect me. And then eventually, I don't know when that time will be, but I will become a captain again.
John, and then Martin Frank.
Hey, Tarron, have you thought about what you want to accomplish this weekend? Obviously, it's not a ton of time, but you want to make a positive first impression. What do you think about this weekend?
This weekend's big, man. It's my chance to, kind of show the coaches who I am for the first time on the field. So, I just want to put my best foot forward and really, really show the coaches who I am as a player. All the qualities that I've built up throughout my college career and high school career. I just want to showcase that. Just go out there, give it my best, and, show them coachable and just every day trying to get better at something.
Martin, and then Dave Zingaro.
Hey, Tarron. I know when you were drafted, you mentioned how much, you making it to the NFL meant for you because of your brother and everything. And I was just kind of wondering, just what your brother meant to you and how much of an influence he's been on you, getting to this point.
Oh, man, my brother meant a lot to me, man. Growing up, football was the thing that, kind of kept us together. I felt like the way that we showed our love is whenever we would be competing with football, man. We go out there, we trying to win, playing. I had a large family on my dad's side, so we grew up with about 12 people, all my cousins around each other. So we used to have like a little 6-on-6 game when I was younger. So growing up playing football, man, that's just how we showed our love. And then throughout his time battling with cancer and everything, man, I tell everybody, he never complained about it. He always had a smile on his face. He was always, trying to make sure that the next person was okay. So, I just tried to embody that. And I feel like whenever I'm playing, if I'm on the field, if I'm practicing, whenever what I'm doing, I'm trying to keep the same mindset that he have. And I feel like that's how I honor him.
Go ahead, Dave.
Tarron, I know you said you've watched some Brandon Graham and Derek Barnett. I know you won't be with them at practice for a while, but are there some specific things that you want to kind of pick their brains about and maybe add to your pass rush style?
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Just looking at their pass rush styles, some of the moves that work well for them, getting better with my hands, that's something that I've kind of said that I want to get better with my hands, and the bend and stuff like that. Just learning, picking their brains on some stuff that work for them, coming in to work on that flexibility in hands and stuff of that nature.
Any other questions for Tarron? Okay, thank you.
Thank you.